What's up, guys? Back at Cosmoverse Live for another in-person interview. This is BlockHash Exploring the Blockchain, another BlockHash exclusive. Sitting down with Basil. Basil?
Basil.
Basil. Oh, I really got it wrong. Basil. Sitting down with Basil, one of the guys behind Cosmoverse and helping make it happen. We're going to have an awesome conversation recapping Cosmoverse and how it's gone so far.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to do this. Thank you for having me. And I'd love to talk about Cosmoverse and how we got to this stage. So yeah, let's go.
Absolutely. So just before we start and jump into it, tell the people a little bit more about yourself and kind of how you found yourself in the space, specifically within the Cosmos ecosystem.
More specifically in the Cosmos ecosystem was honestly, I like to say it's fate, but I met Cryptocito by like fate, but it was total accident. I wasn't even in crypto. I don't know anything about crypto. And then it was just like a mutual thing about how we like shisha. We like smoking shisha. And then we went and we should go do that then this week, tomorrow or something. But yeah, we went. I said like, yeah, man, I got crypto investing, you know, like how it was 2020 and like everybody was buying stuff because it was fun. And then he goes like, no, I had ADA. And he's like, no, what are you doing with that stuff? Like, bro, this is for Cosmos. Like, I was like, what is Cosmos? So in like the first day that I met the guy, I sold everything and I bought Cosmos. And yeah, and then we just hit it off. We were friends and we've been like pretty good friends, best friends since then. Now we're business partners, work together. We founded Cosmoverse and yeah, it's just all just kind of come together seamlessly. Yeah.
Why Medellin? Why did you choose Medellin as the location for this event this year?
Well, last year after we did the event in Lisbon, Mike just kind of got on stage at the end when we were doing our closing remarks, and Mike just kind of blurted it out without discussing with the other three guys with us. And then we just kind of all looked at him like in shock, like, wait, what? I guess we're doing it there. And then, but coming to find out, you know, he has love for this place, but coming to find out, honestly, the Latam market is a very big market. I think marketing in Cosmos has been a little slow prior. And I come from a marketing background prior to joining and doing crypto. So, I mean, I think there's a really good way of trying to create a satellite community here that's interested in Cosmos. And then basically have satellite communities around the world, just birthed and kind of keep on that like Cosmos community even after Cosmoverse is gone. So that's really about it.
Yeah, when you talk about satellite events, do you want to have like mini meetups and gatherings and stuff like that, maybe networking events, or do you want to have like another full-blown conference here in Medellin at some point? Because the Web3 community across Latin America is huge, and it's a very untapped population, especially Colombia, and Medellin is rising very quickly, you know, Software Valley. So yeah, what does that kind of look like, or what do you guys envision that looking like in Medellin going forward?
I think more specifically, because we do have a lot of people here in Medellin. We did have the mayor of Medellin, one of the software developers, like the right-hand man guy of Medellin. He's in tech. They're getting involved a lot in blockchain, but he didn't. When they came and got to learn about Cosmos, it's really interesting is that he came back again yesterday for the day 2, just because he wanted to network and stayed for like 5 and watched 5, 6 talks. You know what I mean? He's really interested in collaborating to come and do and produce something that's going to be and have actual impact for the local communities that are here. And hopefully, you know, it'd be cool if it was on Cosmos blockchain. The other thing is let's say after we leave, the whole point is we have, I would say, about 30-40% people that came here are Latin Americans. We gave them the chance with translators to learn, to have all the talks transcribed for them and listen to it live. There's going to be daily. The idea is we have people from Argentina, people from Chile, Colombia, all over Colombia, and other places in Latam that now just got to meet face to face with other community members who are discussing like next trips to where to go to talk, just like go hang out and talk Cosmos, build Cosmos projects, and I think we'll see the benefits of Cosmoverse in the next 6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, the conference has been going really, really well, I think. Lots of energy, a lot of people turned out. I think a lot of people have been going to some of the after parties and events, so the attendance in the morning has been a little slower. I think people have maybe gotten hungover and had too much fun. But that's good. They're really enjoying the city and enjoying, you know, networking and talking to people. Is there anything at the event that you've really liked so far, whether it's, during the day or in the evening at some of the after parties, like anything that's a highlight for you that was really cool?
Honestly, it's been like a long, like 5 months planning this, and then like now that it's all coming together, it's like it's insane. But I still haven't had that moment yet that like where I'm like reflecting. But something really quick that I could say is just the networking that's been going on here is so high level. So many builders, the hacker lounge downstairs, the workshops on the upstairs. So much is going to come out of Cosmoverse, and it will be like prevalent in the next 8 months. So honestly, it's the networking.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way. I've met so many people within the ecosystem, and I've made my way around for quite a long time now. But within Cosmos, I don't feel like I knew enough people, knew enough projects. I didn't feel I was as well connected. But coming here, I felt like I started to build those relationships a lot more. So that's a huge positive, a huge plus. The workshops have been great. The Persistence Lounge is really cool. The exhibition has been a lot of fun. A lot of cool characters. I saw someone dressed as a pirate. I saw someone dressed in a toga, like they were some like Roman or something. So the energy and the excitement and the creativity is definitely there. So you guys did a really good job preparing it.
Like a night. And Sonny came in with a night outfit, by the way.
Yeah. I saw him with a chainmail and everything on like day one. Really creative stuff. Something I love about this ecosystem around Cosmos is very creative, very tight-knit, very strong community. So what's next for Cosmoverse after Medellin? Do you guys have another location planned that you're working towards? Are you guys still figuring it out?
We do have a short list of places, but again, with the same idea of what we did here in Medellin, with the whole idea of trying to promote Cosmos and LATAM and promote it in regions that really need Web3. I know I come from a background, like I'm half Lebanese. I live in Lebanon. I got screwed over by banks. They took all hyperinflation now is a problem there. Banks can't give you your money back. So that was really my main reason to get in. But I know countries in third world countries really, really like there's a firsthand use for wanting to get into crypto. So, and for it to be in Cosmos, that's really great. So we do have other regions. Like I said, we're creating a satellite community now in LATAM. So we are looking at other regions on, I would say, the east side that way, that are also in the kind of similar situations as these regions who also want to adopt crypto.
Yeah, what are some of those regions within Latin America? I know Argentina is really big. They're going through a really hard time right now. I know Ecuador is getting really popular. Is there any like country in particular or area you guys want to maybe dial in on?
I think actually further away. We're thinking maybe towards Middle East and Asia and Africa. So one of those guys, yeah. So one of those guys. But the idea is to create those communities, come back after 2 years or so, or a year or so, come back, and then basically this year we had 1,000 people come into the conference, right? And the idea is to come back and then see how much it's grown into 2,000 people, maybe 3,000, 4,000 when people want to come to this conference, and then go back to those other regions, and then basically likewise, same thing.
Got it. That sounds like a good plan. Kind of let the community mature and grow a little bit. I want to talk about Atom 2.0 really quick. I know that's like kind of a big headline here at the conference everyone's been waiting for. Can you just touch on it briefly and what that change is and why it's so important for the ecosystem?
Yeah, I think a lot of times when it was Atom, when everybody was talking about the tokenomics of Atom, it was always about how much was just endless inflation. I think that, and then another thing is like when they created the first white paper, I would say how it's basically, I think I would say it's the first white paper that's been just completed. It's achieved. So this was just inevitable that the Atom 2.0 white paper is going to come out because it's, okay, now we're going to take it one step further and we're putting the second goal out there to see how we can bring more value to staking, to the proof of stake. And Atom seems to be the first mover into how we can bring value into those people who are staking and then having other chains through consumer chains and all those things to have other projects that want to build on Cosmos give back to the Atom stakers and then give value there.
Awesome. Where can they find more information on it? They just go to the Cosmos website, or is there a specific place for documentation you want people to maybe navigate to?
Yeah, I mean everything's going to be on the Cosmos websites and the Twitters, but Cosmoverse will be the first one to announce everything. Get on the website, join the newsletter. We're going to be pushing out content every single month about any updates that are going on in the ecosystem, not just from Cosmos, but just absolutely everyone. When we started last year, it took us in 4 weeks, we created a conference for 500, 600, 700 people. And then all of a sudden this year, it's now over 1,000. But last year we had 20 something projects, like 18. And then in that 1 year span, it's 50 plus. So I'm just excited to see what happens next year. And then, it's an exponential growth from here.
Awesome. I love the Game of Cosmos sweatshirt, by the way, too. Is that like a thing, or is that just for fun?
No, it's just the thing. It's just for fun. It's only 2 out of 2, so only Cryptocito and myself have one.
Where can people find you online if they want to keep up with maybe your thoughts, or they just want to find you and connect?
I think more importantly, just get on the Cosmoverse Twitter channel, the YouTube channel. Content's coming out every day. So yeah, man, I'm excited.
Excellent. Thanks, man. Really appreciate you taking the time to come on the show. Go check out Cosmos and Cosmoverse online. Make sure to go to the website, go to the social media, and keep up with everything they're doing. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video as well if you haven't. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you very much. See you guys.